God bless everybody today. It is May 28th of 2023. This is a Middle East update. I just wanted to go over a couple things. Main thing is Turkey has had their election. They've had a original election 2 weeks ago, and they've had the runoff tonight. And Erdogan has prevailed. I believe that was predicted in the prophecy that he would win and that he would then start a chain of event that would then bring the Middle East into war. I believe he'll invade fairly soon, shortly after this, through Operation Claw Sword. And so we'll see how that goes. He was running against a pro-Kurdish backed leader, and so this was going to cause a problem as we move forward because he believes that's a terrorist group, and I believe he will retaliate against them. Um, Not only did he have to do a runoff against this man, I think it's in his demeanor, and he's an ideologically driven man, and so I believe that he still has this aspiration of bringing forth the Ottoman Empire in the next year, and so we'll see how that goes. And if you look at my paradigm, I believe between now and October is going to be critical for this time. So. On the other side, the Kurds fear Erdogan win will bring a sharper nationalistic rhetoric, but I don't think they quite understand that this could actually bring war against them as he starts to unify this system and bring these borders. Um, he's having a security issue on his borders. The part of the problem is the Kurds, at least in his eyes. That's what's going on here, and so he's going to eliminate this problem as we move forward. And so we just sort of need to keep an eye on the Kurds because I've been talking about this for a while. In Daniel 8 through 12, we talk about Darius the Mede. This is the Kurds in history, and so we need to watch the Kurdish groups as we move forward. And I believe Daniel 8 now that Erdogan has been placed back in as a leader for 5 years, his term will be 5 years, that he will unleash that Middle East war that will bring a quarter of the planet into war. And I also believe, and have said for many years, that he is the White Horseman, the first seal. This will unleash a chain of event that will bring the birth pains and the sorrows onto the planet, and also the other seals that follow with him. Because you've got pestilence, famine, economic upheaval, all these different things that we see in the next three horsemen, the red, the black, and the green, or the pale horse that follow him. And then we see the martyrs shortly after that as he's brought a quarter of the planet into war and 2 billion people are being affected. These martyrs that have died in the name of Jesus will be um, placed into a safe haven and given white robes to rest until they're joined with the rest, and that's with the elect and all the others at the end of the story. So um, just watch the Kurds, and now that Turkey is slighted for 5 years, he pretty much has unabided power to do basically what he wants. It's the same complex as Putin or Xi at this point. He has nobody out there that's going to stop him, and he's going to crack down on these Kurds pretty hard, I believe. So I wanted to take a shot of the Syrian Live Map. This is the Kurds. If you target specific regions, go to Middle East, that takes you to this area. Then you can click on the Kurds. This brings up this map. This shows you everything that's going on in the last few hours. Of course, in the last few days, we're just having a lot of rhetoric back and forth on both sides. There's been a few bombings, some reconnaissance, and a lot of rhetoric, but I believe that this map will start to intensify, and you will see a lot more targeting from Turkey as they start to basically bomb this whole northern front of Syria and Iraq. Um, we have to watch Assad in Syria. That relationship's not going very well. And also Putin is complicating this situation because he still has troops down here, but he has no real ability to do a whole lot because everything that he's dealing with is up north. So just keep an eye on all this. I believe the rhetoric will start pretty soon, and we will see how Erdogan reacts to this victory and how he'll react to running against this pro-Kurdish leader and to the Kurdish people themselves. And if you go into prophecy, the Kurds are a major part of that prophecy. So God bless everybody. I just wanted to go over this real quick. I wanted to let you know that I believe prophecy is coming true. Erdogan was selected to be this player in God's play, and so we're going to watch him start to he has his act coming up, and he's going to do that for about 5 months, and then in October his act will end on the sixth seal. But that's my opinion. God bless everybody. Have a great night. Find Jesus, the open door. Prepare if you haven't. Be safe. This is a Memorial Day weekend, so hopefully everybody's having a great weekend and you're safe. And God bless everybody. Have a great night.